I choose to trust with all my heart, not leaning on my own understanding. I lay down the need to see it all and rest in hands that know the way.
My thoughts are small, my vision limited, but your wisdom is wider than fear. I stop demanding every answer and learn to listen here.
In every step, in every choice, in quiet days and restless nights, I turn my heart toward what is true and place my path in light.
I do not walk by instinct only. I do not claim the road as mine. I acknowledge you in every moment and let you draw the line.
When the way feels unclear to me, when my judgment feels unsure, I remember I am not alone. My steps are not obscure.
Trust is not the absence of questions. It is the courage to release, to follow even when the road unfolds in peace, not ease.
I bring my plans without insisting. I bring my fears without disguise. And in this honest surrender, the way begins to rise.
I do not force the direction. I do not rush the sign. I walk with quiet obedience, one step at a time.
From the scriptures, this truth remains, not loud, not hard, but sure. When I trust beyond myself, the path is made secure. I will trust with all my heart. I will not lean on what I see. I will walk in faithful, knowing that you are guiding me.
And as I move through every turn, through open doors and closed, I rest in this unshaken truth. The way is being shown.
I walk a path I do not fully see. The ground appears only one step ahead. My thoughts search for certainty, but faith asks me to rest instead.
I have tried to map every turn, to understand before
my careful plans. I loosen my grip on control. I place my steps into your care and let you order my soul.
I acknowledge you in every breath, in choices small and unseen. Not only when the way feels clear, but in the space between.
My understanding reaches its end, but yours has no such line. When I stop leaning on my side, the path begins to shine.
Trust is not blindness, it is humble surrender. It is choosing to follow
when the way feels tender. I do not rush to name the future. I do not claim it as my own. I walk with quiet obedience, trusting I am not alone.
And though I cannot trace the road beyond the present now, I rest in this enduring truth. You are leading me somehow.
From the scriptures this wisdom lives, not heavy, not severe. When I trust beyond myself, the way grows clear. I have leaned on my own thinking, on what I could explain. I trusted what felt reasonable and feared what I could not name. But understanding has its limits, and certainty can fail. There are moments where the mind cannot lift the veil.
So I choose a different posture, not standing tall in pride, but bowing my assumptions and setting them aside. I do not deny my questions, I do not silence doubt. I simply place them in your hands and let you lead me out.
In every ordinary moment, in each decision made, I turn my heart toward wisdom that is not self-made. I acknowledge you in all my ways, not only when it's clear, but when the road feels narrow, when the next step brings fear. Direction comes in quiet forms, not always marked or named, but obedience opens doors that reason cannot frame. I do not need complete awareness to walk in faithful trust. I only need the courage to follow what is just.
Leaning not on myself, I find a steadier ground. When I stop demanding proof, the way is gently found.
From the scriptures this truth remains unchanged, enduring true. When I release my own control, my path is guided through.